Hi and welcome back. I'm Jennifer with my daughter Kate, and today we're discussing 10 reasons why Catholics will love watching The Chosen. If you haven't heard of The Chosen, it's a TV series and also an app created by Dallas Jenkins that follows Jesus in the Gospels through the eyes of his disciples.
So The Chosen consists of one season for now that has 8 episodes, and it starts off with Mary Magdalene, who is possessed, and it's a very intense episode, probably the most of the season, but obviously it does have a happy ending when Jesus hears her.
Yeah, definitely.
Depossesses, I don't know what the word is.
The first episode is definitely the most intense, maybe a little scary even in parts, but it all comes out right in the end. Then you go on to meet Simon and Andrew, the brothers who are fishermen. Now, they have a lot of trouble. They're in trouble with the Romans, and they can't pay their taxes, and Peter has trouble with his in-laws.
And then there's Matthew, the tax collector, who he's got his own boatload of trouble. You know, he is so hated that he has to get smuggled to work every morning, and he has this guard to stand by his booth, and it's crazy.
And then there's Nicodemus. He's the Pharisee who's come to Capernaum, and he's actually asked to help Mary Magdalene, but I won't tell you how that turns out.
And then there's John the Baptist, who actually spends most of the season in jail. He definitely still makes an impact on the story. He's got some great lines. So that kind of sets the scene for you. So now we're going to go ahead and go into our top 10 reasons why Catholics will love The Chosen.
Reason number 1 is that The Chosen will make the gospel come alive for you in a way that you have never seen before. Jesus and his disciples are so real. You will see that his followers were just ordinary people like you and me. They had problems, they had worries, they couldn't pay their bills. They were flawed and broken, just like the rest of us.
Reason number 2 is that the actor who plays Jesus, Jonathan Rumi, is actually a devout Catholic. So you can find him on Instagram, where he literally touches the lives of so many people all over the world every single day.
Right, he actually has a great devotion to the Divine Mercy, which we did not know when we started watching The Chosen, so that is definitely a bonus. Reason number 3 to love The Chosen is that it is crowdfunded. That means that no episodes are produced until the producers already have the money to pay for the episode. So The Chosen is not under Hollywood's thumb. There are no big corporate sponsors. They're not having to add or subtract anything to the story based on the dictates of Hollywood, and so that is so wonderful.
Alright, so reason number 4 kind of goes along with that, and it's that there is tons of junk out there on the internet to watch, but The Chosen is definitely not some of it. It is a shining star out in the world of media, and it is really worthwhile to watch.
Reason number 5 that Catholics will love The Chosen is because of the Blessed Mother. It is a joy to see Mary on screen and see her relationship with Jesus. There's one scene at the wedding feast of Cana when Jesus just scoops Mary up into a gigantic bear hug, and he's so concerned about her, so respectful, and he walks her home at one point so she's not in danger, she gets home safely. And Mary shows up, she's joyful, she's cheerful, she's ready to work, she's helpful. Jesus introduces her to the disciples, and I just never had thought of the fact that there was a point in time where she actually had to meet James and John and Andrew and Nathaniel and everybody, that she just didn't always know them. So for some reason that really touched me, and I love seeing the Blessed Mother on screen.
And reason number 6 is that if you are homeschooling, you can absolutely count this for religious ed credit. We did this in the beginning of our school year this year. We watched about 30 minutes a day, sometimes longer because it's kind of an addicting show. So it is definitely very interesting. It's like refreshing new schoolwork type of thing.
Definitely a good addition to your homeschool program. Reason number 7 that Catholics will love The Chosen is that it's very reminiscent of the style of the Vision books and the books by Mary Fabian Windiat. These are saint stories. They have the facts of the saints' lives mixed in with historical fiction to make everything come alive. And that's just what The Chosen was. It has the facts of the gospel, but then backstory has been created to tie all the events together and make everything spring to life. So if you or your kids have loved these type of books, you will definitely love The Chosen.
Alright, reason number 8 is that The Chosen is affordable. The first 4 episodes are actually on YouTube for free, but then buying the whole season is only $15, which is a steal because this series is great.
Yeah.
And you can also pay it forward as well, so you can gift someone else streaming access to The Chosen. So I think that's a nice little feature.
The 9th reason why Catholics will love The Chosen is that it's a great tool to use when teaching religious ed to your kids or at school or at church. I used it all summer, bits and pieces of it with my religious ed class, and I was just blown away by how it affected these teenagers. There was one scene with Nicodemus in episode 8, and I won't tell you what it was, I don't want to spoil it, but after the scene was over, the room was just deadly silent. The kids sitting there, they just looked stunned. It touched them so deeply. And afterwards, I had kids coming up to me and saying, you know, I don't like religious movies, but I really like this. I can't believe how much I liked it. It made Jesus seem so real, it was so refreshing. One student told me that he never had a mental picture of Jesus, that he could never quite grasp Jesus in his humanity. And he said after seeing The Chosen, he says, I can picture Jesus in my mind. I feel like I know him. Wow.
Alright, and our final reason that Catholics love The Chosen is that The Chosen serves as such a great reminder about how much Jesus loves us. He's so compassionate with all of his followers and their families and everyone around him, and that really translates back and helps us remember how much he loves us, especially in this really hard time.
Yeah, definitely. Seeing Jesus interact with his followers on the screen. At one point, he talks to Simon Peter's wife, and he tells her, look, you know, I know Simon is on the road with me, and you're here holding down the fort by yourself, and it's hard, and you have struggles, but I see you. I care. I know what you're going through. And that just was a huge reminder for me that, yes, Jesus is still here. He still cares. He is still with us, and that just filled me with this great sense of peace, and I was so grateful for that. So there you have it, 10 reasons why Catholics will definitely enjoy The Chosen.
And they are also working on their 2nd season, so they're getting the last of their funding right now and are going to start production of it probably this fall sometime.
Yeah, I am so looking forward. I can't wait to see what comes next. I'm very anxious to see episode 1 of season 2. So if you've seen The Chosen and you had a favorite part or something you want to share, just leave a comment for us down below, because we love to talk about The Chosen. We're always telling people about it and trying to pay it forward, and we're just so excited to share it with you. We hope that this will inspire you to go and watch it, maybe with your family, maybe with friends, maybe you know someone who needs to see this. So that's it for today. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.